Hello Arcadia community, happy Friday and welcome to my bi-weekly Executive Principal newsletter. Today we hosted Plant a Flower Day in conjunction with the opening of the Arcadia Parent Association garden, which is located in the enormous first floor balcony space that we have adjacent to the primary canteen. Fantastic to see Mr. Valrani there. Mr. Valrani has generously donated 4 large house boxes in the colours of each of our 4 houses and 4 keystone plants, and he graciously accepted the offer to come and open the garden with our Arcadia Parent Association chairperson. So a fantastic event. Lovely to see how many children from each of the classes have brought in flowers to plant on the balcony and also around the community to continue with our greening project. So well done to everybody involved with that, and for Sophie Davies for organising the International Plant a Flower recognition. This week on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, we hosted our very first Arcadia High School DSIB inspection. The team of 6 inspectors came in and visited our children from year 7, 8 and 9. Remember that a high school is licensed separately, so we have to have a separate inspection, which happens after the first 3 years of operations. Everything went extremely well. They were so complimentary of the children, their approaches to learning, the great enrichment and co-curriculum program we have, the quality of teaching and learning, facilities, resources. It was a really great experience, and we look forward to receiving our formalised report from the DSIB team in approximately 4 to 6 weeks' time once the Quality Assurance Group are finished with it. We also have International Women's Day taking place on Tuesday the 8th this week. Thank you so much to the APA Arcadia Parent Association team for the great work they did in decorating both the 2 campuses and getting some significant exposure to what is a really important day in our calendar, particularly with our drive for gender equality and female empowerment. The following that in the evening, we hosted RSA academics who were leading a governors meeting for 40 governors from across the schools in Dubai, various groups from advisory boards to executives to owners, parents. It was a really interesting evening, and listening to the dialogue of the challenges of school governance of schools here in Dubai. Kind of ironically, with International Women's Day, it was great to see 60% of the attendees were actually women. So it was really good to see how that was structured across other schools in our community. We have Whole School Science Week starting next week. I know Mr. Greeny, Mr. Devaney have been working really, really hard to put a great programme together for the students and the communities with STREAM activities, environmental engineering, science experiments, a science show and festival from a visiting speaker. So really looking forward to being part of that next week. Some significant sporting milestones and successes. We started to launch our under-12s fixtures in both netball and football. Over the last 2 weeks, we hosted our first ever triangular rugby tag festival. There was a brilliant under-11s girls football tournament, under-11s, under-12s, football tournament happening this week, a swim gala with Jess, and we can really see sport coming back to life with our great sports performance teams as we've navigated our way out of the changes to the pandemic rules. And of course, we've had our calendar approved from KHDA. Not many significant changes for this year, apart from shifting of the last day of term at the end of term 2, and of course at the end of the school year by 1 day to accommodate the change that we had in January to our Friday working hours. All that's left for me to say is have a great weekend, relaxing and restful with your family.